'Twas the night before Christmas, and I all alone. The overnight brewer, an empty brewery, my home. The others' brew boots were hung by the whirlpool with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Our brewmaster was comfy, all snug in his bed, as visions of brew days danced in his head. The packaging crew had left, while I, still on the clock, had just milled the grist for an Imperial Weizenbock. When out in the tap room there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the brewery to see what was the matter. Away to the bar I started to dash, then suddenly remembered I should probably check on my mash. The wonderful aroma on the steam of running off wort made me thirst for hot scotchies or a snifter of port, when what before my wandering eyes should appear? A man at the bar with a flight of 8 tiny beers. After each sip, he gave the most joyous of clicks. I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. He'd completed his rounds, bringing good cheer to all, and was sipping IPAs, to which he started to call. On Comet, on Cascade, on Cashmere and Sabro, now Fuggle, now Cluster, and Cryo Amarillo. To the kettle, to the fermenter, and to the tap wall, mash away, mash away, mash away all. As I weighed first wort hops, something seemed awry. Oh no, what is this? Exclaimed I and started to cry. A stuck mash on Christmas Eve? I felt I'd been cursed, gifted a lump of coal, or something much worse. Then, in a twinkle, I heard in the cellar the sipping and nipping of beers of the Keller. As I drew in my head and was turning around, in through the barrel room, St. Nick came with a bound. He was dressed all in Carhartt, with a white beard and mustache, his clothes covered in malt dust, his hands with hop hash, a fat bag of rice hulls he'd flung on his back, and he seemed quite pleased as he opened the sack. With a wink of his eye and a twist of his head, I soon understood I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went like a flash straight to the brew deck and unstuck my mash. It's a good guy. Just then, a taxi pulled into the lot. St. Nick gave me a high five and was off like a shot. He sprang to the cab, this warmest of souls. He sang to the driver, "To the North Pole." And I heard him exclaim as they drove out of sight, "Malty Christmas to all, and to all a good night." From all of us at Northern Brewer Homebrew Supply, to all of you wherever you are, happy holidays and the most happy of brew years. Cheers. Something Claus, man. Everybody's getting something from Something Claus. Holla! That wasn't bad. That probably worked. My fire stayed on this time. That's good.